there's a bill that would ban cell phones in all Massachusetts schools. It's still making its way through the State House.
Yeah, WBZ's Anna Meiler went to 2 schools, however, with cell phone policies already in place to see how it's affected students and staff.
At Ipswich High School, students shut down their cell phones at the start of their first class, place them in a caddy, and they stay locked away for the entire school day.
It's a true bell-to-bell policy. Not even at lunch, not passing time, not at all.
The school put this policy in place 1 year ago to cut down on distractions in the classrooms.
Notifications, honestly, was a pretty big one because people's phone ringer would be on, and that would distract some teachers.
Principal Jonathan Mitchell says putting the phones out of sight is making a big difference, both in the classrooms.
The teachers said that they got through their curriculum much more quickly.
And in the cafeteria.
I see a lot more smiling faces, just more social interactions.
And he says most of the students really don't seem to mind handing their phones over.
It keeps me on task, focus. I've had astonishing grades because of that, I would say, so I was really happy about that.
This kind of bell-to-bell policy could soon be implemented at all schools in Massachusetts. This summer, the Senate approved legislation for a statewide cell phone ban. The House hasn't voted yet.
I think it makes sense. It's been a success here, and then we wouldn't be an outlier. So if there's some pushback about the policy, we'd say, hey, look, it's a state law. We have to enforce it.
Right now, schools across the state can choose whether they want any rules around cell phones or not. Here at Newburyport High School, a brand new policy is taking effect this school year. Students can't use their cell phones in classrooms or hallways, but in the cafeteria, they can turn them back on.
We basically had to find a happy medium.
I sat down with 3 students who helped craft the new rules. So you guys have gotten some pushback from your peers?
Yeah. We knew we weren't going to please everybody.
Yeah. They spent months working with their peers, teachers, parents, and community members to come up with a plan.
A lot of parents and students during the dialogue were like, it's like a safety factor having their phone on them. It's like, what happens if something happens to my child? Will my phone, are they going to be able to call me? And so we really put all of these into play to be like, we're not going to completely ban it.
So students turn their phones off, but they can keep them in their bags. And they say that teaches an important skill.
Like our underclassmen, they're learning how to be independent, how to take responsibility for their own actions.
Simply taking something away, banning it, restricting it, prohibiting it, doesn't really give our students the opportunity to practice, which I think is going to be important when they become adults and their phones are part of their lives.
If the bill does become law, Newburyport High School may have to change their compromising policy to a full bell-to-bell ban.
They should leave it up to each community to be able to choose which needs they have. But I understand that a bell-to-bell ban makes more sense. It's a more unified and consistent ban, so I respect it, but I don't agree with it.
I reached out to the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education to see how many districts in the state currently have cell phone policies in place. They don't have that data yet, but they do expect to have those numbers by late fall. As for the bill, House lawmakers don't have a floor vote scheduled yet, so we will see what happens with that. But I was so impressed with all of those students that I spoke with. They all recognize that limiting cell phone use in some way benefited their grades and also their mental health.
Yeah, it was mature thought process.
Yeah. There could be a little generational shift going on here with younger Gen Z and Gen Alpha recognizing the detriment of phones and not living their lives staring at a screen.
Totally true.
Yeah.
And having them banned from the classroom is just a complete no-brainer. I mean, that just shouldn't be a question at all. And we'll see what happens at the State House.
It was great to see how involved those students were, too. It was a great problem-solving lesson for them for other controversial issues they'll encounter in their lives.
And we'll follow the bill. Great story, Anna. Thanks so much.